it's my job really to kind of pull all these things together, you know, so when we're shooting, you know, you know, kind of primarily to work with the actors and get the kind of pictures, but you've got to consider everything. Funny enough, we're setting up for a shot with a coffin that, you know, that's art department. It's the kind of, you know, kind of rigging. It's you know, kind of so many different departments coming together. You know.
Because we see in the last one, I can just put a little click in. I think, you know, kind of. No, but we see you looked at to do.
Chris, the director, Mike Jibson, and myself worked on a film 5 years ago called Devil's Bridge. And this idea came about then. Chris and Mike spoke about it then, and the first time I'd heard about this story, Chris had bought me a Lighthouses of Wales book for my birthday, ages and ages before that again. So we were all aware of this story, and we were sort of, you know, we went our separate ways after we did Devil's Bridge, and then Chris made his other films. I sort of went away and did some other things, and then come back to this, and this whole cinematic scheme sort of popped up, and this just felt like the perfect fit for it, basically. So, you know, we thought we could do something quite ambitious on what is a really sort of tight, limited budget by using sort of like, you know, certain techniques and keeping it quite self-contained.
Very little is known about what actually happened out on the Smalls Island. All is known, all that's known about the story, so we're kind of filling in the gaps. So two lighthouse keepers in 1801 called Thomas Howell and Thomas Griffith, they were known not to have got along. They were both posted to the Smalls Island lighthouse for a term of a month. In 1801 a freak storm came in, which meant they couldn't be relieved or rescued for about 4 months. When the relief party arrived, they found Thomas Griffith dead and Thomas Howell completely insane, and because they were known to have not got along, the kind of folklore or the myth around it is that Thomas Howell built a coffin and lashed Thomas Griffith when he was dead outside the lighthouse, and the coffin kind of was smashed around and the storm disintegrated.
This is a moment of stress.
I think when we're on the green screen, you have to use your imagination, because there's nothing there except a green screen, so you've got to imagine the waves and the sea and the endless nothing and the clouds and the wind and whatever. It helps having the wind and the rain, that kind of helps. When we're in here, it's just extraordinary. I mean, the set, I mean, you can see the detail behind is just amazing what Tim and his team have done. So, I mean, it feels like we're here. And of course, the way that they're lighting it, and Alex, the DOP, is shooting it and lighting it, it feels like it's night or day or whatever. And then obviously when you're on location and you're down on the rocks where we shot down at Atlantic College, and you are literally battling the elements. I mean, it's not quite as extreme as the boys in this film experienced, but you know, the tide was coming in and we were under pressure to get the scene done, because the tide was literally coming in, you know, metre by metre every minute. It was quite extraordinary. I mean, it's the quickest tide in the country.